Hey, what's going on? It's a little dark out here, but guess what? We are out at Bandimere Speedway. We are going to be racing the Starlet tonight. We're running some 8th mile, so we're going to get going on this. As promised, we have some drag racing for you tonight. Best of all, we have Alex.
What up?
Came out with us tonight. So we got the Starlet. We're getting her unloaded, and we'll just kind of take you along with the journey, see what's going to happen tonight. Corey got back in town today.
That was a quick return.
I know. You ready to race?
Yeah. I have no idea what I'm doing.
It's gonna be great.
Yeah, I'm ready to go have some fun. I have no idea what I'm doing. We're gonna take the hood off. So the previous owner says that the hood bows at 120, and I don't know where to find a Starlet hood.
Yeah. Well, we need to upgrade to some hood pins.
I agree.
Keep that so there's a hard mechanism. So you're just gonna unbolt it and just run hoodless? Okay. Car's already drawing attention, that's for sure. What do you want to run in this?
Definitely 98 or 100, 102, whatever's the cheaper one. I'll probably just do the 110.
Don't be cheap, go fast. You gonna need gas? I was gonna ride with him. We somehow wound up right next to PFI. Yeah, I didn't realize it's PFI right there. We pulled up next to it and I looked over and I was like, hey, what's up, buddy? Did you get gas? What'd you, 110? How much you put in there?
8 gallons.
Okay.
We're gonna go down to tech and we're gonna find out if they're gonna let us in. We don't know what the rules are. Neither one of us know what we're doing, so I brought my Ultra 4 stuff except for my Hans. So I got gloves, shoes.
I just can't see that they're gonna demand a Hans for that.
Like, I got 2 different helmets. Like, which one do you want?
Yeah. So we're gonna walk down to tech, see what they want, see if they're gonna let us run, and figure it out. It's our first foray into the drag world. We have found the tech building.
Yeah, I just timed out. Sorry.
What'd they say?
Huh?
I don't know what they said.
I can't hear anything. It's kind of just ringing in my ears. Sounds like V8.
Is that a problem?
Not really, no.
Nice. What, what'd they say?
They just basically said I have a 1981 Toyota Starlet. There is no safety.
Seriously? So apparently after going to tech, they told Corey that he needs a fire suit, and they're like, this car is a little faster than we thought. Here's your fire suit, sir. So apparently we've only got till about 9:30. I think he said the PSCA guys are racing, so we only may get 1 or 2 runs in, but we'll see what happens with that. The only problem we've ran into is the belts. Apparently these aren't SFI approved belts, which is definitely odd for us because we always have SFI approved stuff. But we're, what class?
We're running the 1150 index.
I think they said we can only run 1150, so I guess if you only get 1 run.
No, you'll get 2.
Okay, we get 2 runs, so the first one will be an 11.5. We'll see what happens after that.
Second one will be all boost. Find out what it really runs.
And then go home.
And then go home. Don't come back till it's fixed,
So
right?
you get 2 runs, so the first one will be an 11.5, and
The second one's gonna be all boost.
looks like Corey's gonna go ahead and get in line right now, and we're gonna see what this little guy does. He had to let up a little. He can only run an 11.5, so. gas in the car. It's definitely fast like we expected, and he had to let up. He didn't know where to let up at, so he let up, ran a 12.5, and it's definitely capable of a lot more if he doesn't let up. So the next run, he's just gonna let her rip, and we'll see what it runs, because that'll be the last run of the night, because we only get 2 runs tonight. All right, so we got a minute before Corey comes back up here. He ran a 12.57. He definitely has got to figure out how to get the car off the line good, but he's never launched the car before, never driven it, never got off the brakes. So for just hopping in an unknown car, that's not terrible.
Not only did he let off, he hit the brakes.
Did he tap the brakes?
Yeah, look.
I thought I saw his brake light come on. So yeah, he tapped the brakes. We just
Let off. But
he wanted to at least get 2 runs in, so we figure
better not break.
go get 1, just see how it works. Don't break 11.5. Dude, you had to run so light, dude. That car's like, let me go, let me go, let me go.
I let off like
You hit the brake. Dude, you didn't, I could tell, you didn't launch it hard. You like kind of eased into it. And then finally, about the last half, you let it rip and you still ran a 12.5. I mean,
I just let off. I didn't want to hit the 1150 and get kicked.
What boost are you running?
it's only about 8 pounds. The
8?
scramble button will
It's
take it up to
about
about 18. So,
What kind of fuel?
110.
so.
You gotta let this bitch go.
So we are up here for pass 2, and I think Corey's ready. He's gonna let it eat. There he goes. So we're shooting for a little better than a 12.5 this time. All right, he's letting it all hang out this time. There it goes. That's better. Woo! 10.7, yep. I told him if he didn't let up that time, he'd be in the low 10s. Well, he couldn't. The first run out there, he couldn't. They said because of his belts, it was only an 11.5.
Yeah.
So the guy said, look, just go run, figure out your car, and the second one, have fun and go home.
Yeah, figure it out, and then next time you come back, get
Oh.
pants, helmet.
Oh, no, we got our fingers. Better. He didn't let off that time and automatically was 2 seconds faster, so that's a pretty big pickup there for him. Shaved 2 seconds.
Yeah, I did. I stood in it a little more.
What was it, 10.7 or 10.5?
10.7.
7, okay.
10.709.
Nice.
At 134.
I think if you get that launch down, you'll probably be able to break the 10s.
Oh, for sure. That's
Yeah.
definitely.
Were you fully into it?
No.
I didn't know it. Because again, I didn't know if
And
you...
once I got into second, though, I just laid into it and I started. I wasn't.
No, you didn't launch, take off. No. That's a good one to come down for. we're back at the car, and it looks like they're gonna let him run another pass. So, you going full send?
Full send.
Why are we back up here? Why aren't you running, dude?
Well, so I got in the car on the last pass, my second pass in the game. My second pass, I ran, as you can see, like a 10.7. Nothing too crazy, but they told me 11.5, and because of the safety belts.
Just knocking Steven.
Which is stupid because we have plenty of belts at the shop, and if
We didn't even look at SFI belts.
Well, he said he's running as fast as he was. Why would we even look at it? So,
yeah. So basically, we're gonna come back tomorrow with SFI belts, and
because we have like what, 10 pairs in the shop
of NRG belts, so we'll be putting them in tomorrow, and we'll be ready to go tomorrow afternoon. And
what time? Do you know what time?
I have no clue, but I haven't slept much. So
hopefully in the afternoon.
I need like a 4-hour nap, and I'm ready to go. Power nap.
You flew back, drove back.
You gotta go fix the car tonight.
Fix it.
Yeah, you gotta change belts and shave the seat down.
That's easy stuff. Usually when people say fix the car, I'm thinking
we're ripping it apart.
We're doing a train swap, an engine swap. No, we just gotta bolt in some belts. We're good. So we're talking with Jamie at PFI about running PSCA tomorrow.
I think this is what we would classify this because you got the rules right off. Yeah, so I don't see anything. We don't have anything about V8 right there, but you go to rear wheel drive.
Okay.
Max tire 28 10.5. So
Yep, very smaller than that. Yes, sir.
Your twin turbos.
59s.
There's 67.
Sweet.
What do you weigh?
2380 with me in the car.
2380
with me in the car and a full tank of gas.
25 for a 6-cylinder. What would we say for a? I honestly don't even want to bitch about the weight on the car. Like I know how fast it is.
I won't turn up this. I won't use the scramble either.
So what car is it? It's a Starlet. No, it's a Starlet.
It's a little Toyota Starlet.
Want to come take a look at it?
Okay.
It's a little box.
I feel like I could talk to Max and everybody, and we'd be fine with it.
Okay.
So show up.
Yes, sir. What time?
Come to this trailer tomorrow.
No problem.
The gates open early,
I'll be here.
and then just come to this trailer by like say 10 o'clock.
What time's tech open? 9.
Tech opens at 8, right when the gates open.
Okay, so be here 7-ish, probably outside.
I'll be here.
But it was like all people.
You may not be. This guy's lazy.
You can even unhook your trailer and
There's some excitement.
I'm super excited. So like, I guess that my car doesn't fit in their rules, but because of my small turbos, it totally fits in the rules, and then the weight. So we get to go have fun tomorrow. And
you're competing.
Yeah, I'm competing. I went for practice to compete.
When you get to practice on schooling.
I don't know, but I'm gonna practice that too. But thanks for reminding me.
Heck yeah. Okay, so what do we got going on? Talk to me.
So we got to redo the seat belts by about 7 a.m. in the morning. Go to tech at 8 a.m. and we spoke with Jamie at PFI.
But what time is the race?
After 10.
After 10. There's no time.
Okay.
Yeah, like there's a whole bunch of classes before me.
Okay.
So not really sure on that, but you know they let me in to go racing, which I don't know.
That's awesome, dude.
Was their greatest idea, but at the same time, it's pretty cool because
you are competitively racing. There you go.
I'm competitively drag racing my second day. A third pass is competitive.
There you go. Yeah, we'll go ahead and just bleed this into a whole video from last night and whatever goes on tomorrow, and we'll just see what happens. And the real question is, are you gonna go home with a trophy?
Gonna try. Why
He's like,
not?
I'm gonna send it.
Odd man out right
You can't
here.
break 10 seconds though. That's what they
I cannot
said.
break 10 seconds or I'm in trouble.
Well, good morning. It's 6 a.m. We're back out at the track. I'm not sure where Corey is, just me, but I've got our belts. So we had these at the shop. It's a set of SFI belts. I'm gonna get these put on the car while waiting on Corey, so we get that part knocked out, and we'll see what's going on for the day. It's really quiet. All right, we have SFI approved belts now, so they'll be happy. And you can actually feel a difference in these. There's a massive difference between the belts that were in there and those ones. So I wonder where Corey's at. All right, so Corey's here. We got the belts all finalized and everything's good to go.
So what's the plan, Corey?
We're gonna go down. We're gonna do some tech real quick.
Got to retech?
We got to retech because our belts weren't SFI approved and we went past the 11.5 index. So we're gonna retech. I was told if I run under a 10, I'm going home. So,
I don't have a problem with that.
Nope. We're just but I don't know if I'm gonna run under a 10 or not. I don't know what the car does, so we're just gonna find out what it does. Give it everything it's got.
Got your fancy new helmet too.
Yeah.
Nice, clean.
Savage Design hooked that up.
Nice.
Awesome helmet.
All hand painted?
All hand painted.
That's sick, dude.
Something happened with the gas pedal. Yep. We gotta stop.
What's wrong?
Something happened with the gas pedal.
Well, as all racing goes, we had a problem. The throttle cable broke, so we had to run down to advance, and we just got another one, but this one was too short. Start it. Broke the throttle cable, so that was no fun. Ran down to the auto parts store and they had one, but it was literally like a foot too short, so we were able to use the parts from that kit though to make something work. But ultimately we'll switch to a push-pull cable. In all the Ultra 4s and every other race car we do now, we use push-pull cables and they just work so much better. But anyways, he's going down to tech. We're already signed up with PSCA. Got the belts in, so we'll go see how it goes. I think the cable's gonna hold up. Cable lasted? Good stuff, man. I want to use some electrical tape and tape that a little better in place, but cool. Alrighty, we get in line now. Let's see what's going down. I think we're racing that bug. There's definitely some fast cars, and we'll be racing 8th. So if the car was dialed and he was perfect on it, this car can run mid-5s into 8th. We'll see what he comes out with, and this car definitely sticks out in a field of Hondas. 10:00.
We need to talk to him about the tree. He doesn't know the tree very good yet.
Yeah.
So we'll give him a little lesson up in the pit.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
He's having a blast, though.
Oh yeah.
Car's doing great.
I'm glad he got
Here we go. Yeah, he's
10.5. That's not bad.
it's not bad. He's got to get that launch figured out, though.
Just got that car.
That's literally his 3rd pass.
Our fluid.
Okay, so here's our slip on that one. 135? Oh, dude, you were flying. I didn't realize your top speed. You got, what we got to work on is that 60 foot, though. You were a half a second slower than him. There's a little leak on the tranny we need to look at, so he's going to pull back and then pull up on the trailer, and we're going to go under there and check it out real quick. So, pre-existing problem here. Let's get under here. Apparently, the tranny pin, that bolt is stripped. So, that's a problem. It's got a bunch of RTV on it, so it's obvious that it was already a problem. So we're gonna explore some solutions to seal that. Otherwise, that's not a good thing. Okay, so update. We got the drain pan. We're working on that now. Pulled the plug out. We're using a little bit of electrical tape on the threads so it'll bite more. We got black RTV. We're letting it set up. I think that we'll probably be able to get it to seal, but long term we'll probably weld that, just weld it shut. There's no reason for 2 drain plugs. Got funnels, fluid, cleaner. We're about there. So we've tried a couple things here. The threads are just really bad on it. So our last ditch effort here, we put some JB weld in there and we're letting it set up, and we're gonna see if that works, which it may or may not. If it doesn't, then that's it for us today. If it does, then he's gotta skedaddle down and get in line to race, because I think they're lined up right now. Yep, there goes nothing. Well, it's not appearing to leak. Huh, it may have worked. I think it worked. It's not leaking. Do we want to... Did you put it in reverse, or did you just roll back? And it just went right in? Okay. Real quick, just hop it, get back in the car. Put it in reverse, back out, and then come back in. Get it back and forward here. This is weird. It's not leaking from the plug. I can't. It's leaking from somewhere else. I don't know. Okay, that was spraying everywhere. Well, I got some bad news. This transmission, I'm pretty sure we cracked the case. It is. Well, it was raining for a minute. That's weird. But it is just pouring out the top. Yeah, I can't even show you. We made a mess. So we're pretty sure we cracked the transmission case. That's the only explanation from how much fluid is coming out so fast. We don't know where else it'll be coming from. Everything's intact and it's coming out from on top of the transmission. So all good. We got out here. We got 3 runs in. We know what the car is going to be capable of. Every run was faster. My man. Hey, 10.5 at 135 is no joke though.
Yeah, so we went from like a 12.5 or 12.7, something like that, my first pass.
12.7 on the brakes.
On the brakes too, because I didn't know what I was doing. Second pass, we went 10.7.
Yep.
And third pass, 10.5, and not sure what's up with the transmission. I'm pretty sure that we cracked the case.
Yep, I think so.
It's just leaking from somewhere I can't see, and I've touched everything in there, and so it's got to be on the top of the case that's broken.
Yep.
Besides that, it's a fun little car. I'll be probably contacting Maximum Off-Road Transmission here in a few minutes. And
put a reed case?
Put it in a reed case. I mean, I got a reed case sitting at home.
Is it a...
Oh, it's sitting in a rock bouncer.
Oh, you don't want to pull that one out, though.
I know. But besides that, no, we're just gonna get it fixed, and we're gonna go a reed case this time, though. We're gonna go with the big one, so we don't have this problem no more. And I think the car's just got too much power for the stock stock case on that stock 2-speed glide.
Yeah. What you gonna do, man? But hey, we know it's fast. We know that this car can, I guarantee, good launch, everything happy, mid-9s, this current setup. And we talked to them, and they said this car will tech out with a chassis cert and a license for about 8.5, which, if this thing's running 8.5, that's
cooking.
That's booking. Because you're pushing what, about
160,
170, 170?
Yeah, 155 to 170, somewhere in there.
Yeah.
So I think it's pretty good, you know. All in all, I mean, it is what it is. It's racing, you know. That there's a hashtag that says "Why because race car." Well, why because race car? We worked on it all the way until the minute that literally they called my name. So
We tried.
You know, we gave it a valiant effort. And
Hey, but again, 3 passes, improved times. We know what the car is going to do. For the first time out, not having a clue about anything about the car.
not even being on a trans brake
we
before.
can't be disappointed.
No, definitely not disappointed. Actually, just more ecstatic than anything. It was, you know, it's a blessing to be able to come here.
Oh yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. All right, everybody, it's gonna wrap it up. We got the car loaded. Corey is gonna be heading back to California. He's already got things set up in place for a transmission, and I've got him set up with some cameras, so he'll be doing some videoing out there. And then of course he'll be back here, and we'll be back and forth, all that good stuff. So Corey, what are your final words, buddy? Are you happy?
Absolutely.
Extremely happy. Awesome.
Extremely. Just basically, let's go do this again. Let's do this more often.
Yep.
It's easy going, decent crowd, and it's kind of easy on. It's not really hard on the pocket too bad, you know. Like
Not right now.
Not right now, not yet. And on top of it, it's fun. Like, I don't know what I'm doing in there still. There's like so much more room for improvement. My ET times.
And if you think about it, again, you ran a 10.5 at 135 with no experience in the car.
Ever.
Horrible launch. No
Horrible
offense.
No, it's okay. I know.
Horrible launch, but you could see it definitely picked up speed on the back end because of the boost. So get the launch figured out.
And I still didn't hit the scramble button yet.
True.
So I gotta
work
hit the
on that.
scramble. Yeah. But you know, just need to work on the buttons.
So takeaways: need a new transmission, need it fixed, whatever's going on there. Obviously, probably need a new case based on it.
Yeah.
And if that's coming out, we need to get a torque converter in there, and of course, go Florida Torque Converter.
Definitely.
They make the best, so we want to get with them, find out what's going to work best in this car, and go there. And then once that's together, I guess really, before you start doing any tuning, are you gonna go ahead and switch to Holly?
I'm gonna switch to Holly. I mean, I'm gonna still run it for a little bit until it comes in the mail.
Yeah.
You know how that works. So, besides that, yeah, run the Holly system on there, so then we can really see what's going on and learn how to data log this car and basically, you know, learn when to turn it up, not to turn it up, and deal with elevation. I mean, we're dealing with mile high.
True, and the fact is, this was tuned
At sea
basically
level
at sea
in
level.
Tennessee, yeah.
Yeah, so this was tuned at sea level. We brought it to elevation, and it's still this rowdy. So
Gosh knows what it's gonna do next.
means there's a lot more left to go.
And some new tires. We're gonna get off the 12-year-old tires. We're gonna be going to our fresh Mickey Thompsons.
Yes.
They've helped us out tremendously. So we're gonna be going Mickey Thompson's front and a full slick in the rear.
So and that's something cool, definitely too, about keeping in the racing world. All the companies we work with, they don't just necessarily the off-road side. You know, Holly obviously makes awesome engine performance products. Florida Torque Converter makes some of the best torque converters, if not the best torque converters on the market. Mickey Thompson makes awesome tires. We got NRG we're working with, all sorts of companies that we can use that work in the off-road world and the drag racing world. So got a lot of fun we're gonna have. So.
Definitely, it's gonna be the new experience. So watch for more videos on the YouTube and hit the like button, guys.
Heck yeah. All right, we'll see you guys next time.